Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Bat Chat 12 ton. It's a tier 8 French light tank and it's located on the south spawn of Glacier under the command of Milestone 77. Now, what can I tell you about the Char 12 ton Bat Châtillon? Well, it's actually a 12 ton tank that was designed for a competition to design the new French light tank. Now, the competition was just after the Second World War. They needed a tank that was about 12 tons so it could be air transportable, and several designers such as AMX, Renault, FCM and Bat Châtillon came up with a design for a light tank, and this was the Bat Chat design. Unfortunately, it wasn't successful, and the AMX one was chosen, the AMX 13. Now, the reason it probably wasn't successful was the design actually wasn't ready until after the competition was already over. So that's why it didn't get accepted. Well, we've seen some enemy tanks just over the horizon, including an AMX 12 ton, which was one of the other tanks in the competition. There's an ISM over there, and there's a Hawk 12. Ooh, just missed that shell. In fact, just missed two shells there. And Milestone, oh, almost flipped the vehicle there. You can see he's taking this midline to try and spot as many of the enemy for his team as he can. Herring across the centre. There's an LGG behind this rock, and the T-71 is guarding the corner. But Milestone's going to take an aggressive approach. He's going up onto the perimeter of the lake. And he's going to try and spot any of the enemy he can. Nope, none there. Oh, there's the LGG. Up on top of the heights. Pulls back, dials in. Oh, misses the first shot. Second shot goes in. Third goes in. Fourth goes in, and he's in reload. 4 shells, 75mm gun. It takes 20 seconds for a reload, or 19 seconds. It's got alpha damage of 170, penetration of 170. So it's about the same characteristics as the AMX with the 75mm. Okay, we've got the AMX 12 ton over there. Now we're going after that Hawk 12. There he is. We're coming up behind him. He's going to get one hell of a shot when he sees us in the rear. And there's the AMX 12 ton. One round in. Should kill him. Yep, that gets him. And the Hawk has actually gone up onto the aircraft carrier. So I think we're going to be joining him. T-71's already up there. No, he's not. Oh, he's coming down. Okay, we're still in reload. Sitting on the corner. Okay, that Hawk might be guarding the approach to the top, but we're going to go up and take a look. There's nobody behind us. We couldn't have done this if the LTG was in place. But the Hawk is about to get... Oh, he's just got wiped out. But we were seen by the enemy, by the Hawk. Sixth sense went off. Okay, coming back down from the aircraft carrier because there's nobody there. But we've defeated all the tanks over in the northwest corner of the map, but there are still 10 enemy tanks out there, and there's one of them. It's a Tiger 131. He fired into our tracks, so we got behind the rock. Now, taking up position here for a second to go unsighted by the enemy. There might be some tank destroyers up on top of that rise, or a tank destroyer. There's the 131. He's facing this way. We put one round into him. Oh, miss on the second one. It goes into the ground, so we're in reload. Right, now we're going to go for the gap. Or, no, we're going over the rise instead. This is dangerous, but it seems that some of the enemy tanks are actually in the south of the map now. The KV-85, oh, there's a lot of them there. We're going to try and hunt down that Tiger 131. He's a one-shot now. There he is. Oh, failed to go in the first time, but the second time he's out of the game, and we've gone straight to reload straight away. That was good. Now, going to take up a commanding position here in the centre. We can take pot shots at those enemy on the perimeter. Okay, reload's almost completed. There's the 45 TP, and there's a KV-85, and we've got him by, I think that's the rear. Oh, got into the turret. 126 going into that VK. Trying to go for the 45 TP. I think we've got him by the rear there. He's a one shot. If we can get a high roll. And he's killed. Okay, there's still some enemy out there. There's still 5 of them. 3 of them are Arty. There's the Striv S1. Dialing in. And that round definitely hit the target, but we lose sight of him. There's one of the Arty. We can kill him. Oh, it missed. You can see the hitbox. Oh, there you are. That shot. And one more. Yep, gets him. In fact, that was a high roll because it was 195. And remember, this is 170 alpha. So in order to get that, he had to get a high roll to kill it. Now, there's a couple of enemy over here, including one Arty. If he can kill that Arty, he gets some Pascuccis. So, hunting Arty. He's going to try and come up this side and hope that he can work his way back to find the Arty. Let's hope he doesn't come face to face with the Arty, because that could be rather painful. There's the Arty, it's the M44. Oh, gets behind him. And that's it. That's the Pascuccis. Almost very nasty that moment. The M44 was facing the right direction, but he just wasn't ready. Now, he's going unsighted because there is one enemy up ahead. It's a T43. He doesn't want to be spotted. And there's the T43. He's close. One shot in. Oh. No, he's going to have to come down. If he stays up there, he's going to get hit. And his commander went down and his turret's been damaged. So he's going to have to come down around the corner to avoid getting killed by the T43. Arty's focusing on the T43. Mark the target. KV-85's coming up. There's the Arty shot. He's stunned. We're trying to get up the rise to put a shell into him while he's stunned. One shell in. 2 shells in, going for the 3rd, and that's the kill shot, and that's the Top Gun. Wow, that was good. Top Gun, high caliber. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's a first class tanker for Milestone 77 in the Bat Chat 12 ton. He also managed to get a duelist medal for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to him during the battle, a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. A Pascucci's for killing 2 of the Arty, the M44 and the Su-14-1, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills in total. And he did it pretty well actually, in style. He used the effective fast speed of the Bat Chat to take down the enemy as quickly as he could. It has got a particularly fast speed. It can go 68 kilometers an hour forwards, 23 in reverse, so it is particularly deadly. If you keep on the move, it makes it difficult for the enemy to pin you down. And he only stopped when he needed to, where he had to dial in at a target that was at range. So win 8 of 8138 from that battle. A very good level. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, there you have it. Highest damage, 2,660 hit points overall. The second highest score was actually on his own team. The T-34 managed 1905. And then we've got the Striv S1 on the enemy team, 1893. When it came to kills, it was still Milestone 77 managed to get 6 kills. In fact, the only person who managed to get more than 1 kill was actually T-43 on the enemy team. That last tank that he took out, he managed to get 2. Everybody else has only got 1 kill apiece. And when it came to base XP, again, Milestone gets 1,171. The next highest scorer is the T-34 with 767, and then the Hummel with 597. So let's have a look at detail. He fired 24 shots, he got 20 direct hits, 18 penetration, damage of 2,660 hit points, of which 985 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits from the enemy, one was penetration, one was a non-penetration. And one of those was the Tiger 131 that shot into his tracks, I think. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did damage assistance of 928 hit points. On a standard account, he earned 28,132 credits, got a reward for mission completion of 5,626, brought up a total of 33,758, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he had 26,341 credits left over. He received 3 bonds, one for the Top Gun, one for the High Caliber, and one for the Pascuccis. He also picked up base XP of 1,171 XP, 234 for mission completion, bringing up a total of 1,405 experience points altogether. So, very good round for the Bat Châtillon 12 ton. Milestone has sent me rather a large number of replays. Now, I would remind members that you can't dominate the replay list because I can only do a limited number of replays each day. If you send me in too many replays, I will have to put some of those to one side and not do them, simply because we just don't have the time. Otherwise, other people will miss out on getting their replay done, and I don't want to disappoint far too many people. So instead, if you do have a very large number of replays, send them in once a week or once every 3 or 4 days. Don't send them all in at once like Milestone did. He sent me about 12 all at once. Some of them recent, some of them not so recent. And if you do that, obviously you won't get them done. So although the next few battles will all be from Milestone, and some of them are good, please don't think that you can send in dozens of replays, because you just probably won't get them done at all, and I may have to put them to one side. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.